Hello. I'm probably gonna get heated in this video. I want to share an oracle deck with you guys that was gifted to me. And I cannot express how much this deck is not for linen. I don't know what it is about this deck. It fucking triggers me. Before I tell you what this deck is, I want to like give. I don't know. I want to ramble for a second. Okay. So as we're surrounding the time of Beltane, okay, I very much believe this to be a fertility festival, what I like to call them a sexa festival. There is so much. I don't do a lot of sex magic in general, but by God, I can feel the magic of the bedroom on Beltane. Because trust me, the magic that's coming out of the bedroom may not even happen in the bedroom, okay? It's just the passion seems to overtake me. And I don't know. It just is what it is. So I very much feel this. I feel this energy. I feel this love. It's not really love, okay? It doesn't have to be love. I feel this lust for life. I feel this lust, romantic lust. I feel for fertile lust. Like, I mean, not to get too graphic, but I feel like I'm ovulating all the fucking time surrounding Beltane. Like, just give me. Beltane makes me feel that way. That's not a song, I'm making that up. Anyway. So I'm feeling the love, I'm feeling the lust, I usually try to transmit this power. I try to harness, that's what I want to say, I try to harness this power and put it towards something. Now, for me, lust is separate than love, okay? I thank God after 15 years, I'm still lustful to my husband, okay? Because trust me, that shit's a job. Not lust and passion, but working at a relationship is a job. And those of you who have been married for long periods of time, or with one person long periods of time, you know that sometimes you just want to pull their beard out. So I like to harness the power, and I use that, I use the harnessing. I harness this power in spells and rituals surrounding Beltane. Usually it involves the fire element. Okay. Like bonfires. I have this, I don't know if you can't see it, but I have this chimenea. I can't even pick this damn thing up. It's a big, like, clay chimenea, which is just it looks like a huge vase with a hole in it, and you put a fire in it. Love that thing. It just makes me feel, it locks me right into the fire element. So there's bonfires, chimenea fires, not so much fireplace fires because it's hot as hell where I live now, so it's the epitome of spring here. So for us that means 80 degrees Fahrenheit. But not humid yet, thank goodness. Thank everyone that's holy. Now I want to say one more before I show you this deck. I'm going to share with you something else. I don't read for other people as of this moment. But I'd like to think that if I did, I wouldn't do love readings. I think that love as an emotion is too fucking complicated to put into words for a spell, and to put into a mojo bag. What would you put in there? Just because your correspondence book says that roses help with love. What you're asking that mojo bag to do is a condensed version of what that person needs from you, without you having every single bit of specific information that you could help. I'm sorry. This is just my opinion, folks, because I just feel like love and lust and passion for another human being in terms of like romantic relationships It's too complicated. You'd never be able to decipher what it is the person really needs out of you. That, you know, that like that old age-old saying, be careful what you wish for. It's like, as soon as I wish for him to be different, or for him to want to try this out, or not want to try this out, or whatever, you know, I wish that the arguments did this instead of this. Like, I'd wish for something like that, and then he would die tomorrow. I think about those things. I think so carefully about what I wish for in terms of spell work. And I don't think that wanting a change, or I think that the base level here in terms of a relationship needs to be whether or not this relationship is for you. If you didn't have magical powers, if you didn't know how to read tarot, would any of this stuff that you would do spell work for be a deal breaker? Ask yourself that question, okay? Just because so-and-so doesn't want to try something in the bedroom, is that a deal breaker for you? If you did not have any magic, if you were not witch, if you didn't do tarot, like I said, I'm not trying to judge people who do this. I'm just saying, in my own brain and in my own heart, I don't think this is for me. I want to work on me. I want to work on, like, even if I wanted to shift my perspective on something, I think that can be healthy. I think that if I am so set in my own ways about something in terms of romance, or in terms of intimacy, I'll say, it doesn't necessarily have to be romance to feel passion, okay? I feel like in terms of romance and or intimacy, I would like to be able to shift my own perspectives and things. And I would not want to be too set in my ways so that I'm no longer open-minded. I think that's where it would go for me. But then it doesn't end up being a love reading, or a love spell, or a love charm bag, or whatever. Or a love ritual, you know? So anyway, I'm going to stop my rambling about this and share the deck with you guys. I know that lots of people love this deck, okay? I also cannot help the fact that I was triggered by this deck. That I was having visceral reactions, negative reactions to this deck. And as much as I may love your channel and what you put forth and the messages you put forth, and as much respect as I have for content creators in general, even the ones that love this deck, you're not going to convince me to love this deck. So... Romance Angels Oracle. I'm grateful. It's not that I'm not grateful for the gift, okay? That's not the point here. The point is, I love this person and they thought of me, and I love that, but I can't make myself love this deck just because it's a gift, okay? So if you're familiar at all, they've got like this statement up here and then like this mantra affirmation thing at the bottom. And cutesy, these, what I guess what, who's this? Doreen Virtue considered cute images. I'm going to show you the ones that didn't work for me. Unrequited love. Okay, I know this is backwards, but whatever. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. Who said? Please don't allow a card to convince you of this thing if you're actively working towards something in your romantic relationships, or, you know, just if you're in a toxic relationship. I mean, just please don't take these cards to heart, is what I want to say. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. Love yourself first. I understand loving yourself first, but I want you to realize also, does anyone really realize that self-respect is a life's work? Ask for and accept support from others. Let your friends help. That's good. Okay. Oh, this one. Oh my God. Playfulness. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. This speaks of ageism. Okay? I don't like when people put youthfulness with being frisky, or this is society. This is society, okay, telling you that youthful, skinny bitches are the only ones that can have a sex life and can be sexy and say crude jokes, and that the older people can't. Please go watch Grace and Frankie on Netflix, people. Because them bitches, Frankie is my spirit animal. So I don't like associating age with playfulness, and like, I guess I'm trying to justify this, but as like her being is more on vitality than age, but still, you should have worded it different. Okay? You are lovable. See? Okay. Pay attention to the red flags, please. Oh yeah, this one. Religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. Fucking how? How is your religious upbringing a factor in your love life? I'm here to tell you folks, I was raised Christian. Very severe, dogmatic, hurtful Christian. I am now a pagan witch. Okay. And my husband is, I think he calls himself an atheist, but that's not really what he is. Okay. He believes in his higher power, but he's more of a scientific, logical mind. And neither one of us have to convince the other of our spiritual beliefs to be in a relationship and to still love each other and respect each other. We can have those healthy conversations with one another. But it doesn't, I don't think that influences it. I guess, too, it comes down to communication. Healing family issues. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. I'm not even going to comment on that. Okay? Please see the problem. So I don't have to comment. Your love life is being affected by children? Fucking duh. Fucking duh. Okay? Okay. I was married young and had babies right away. My husband and I had been friends for years, and adulting was hard. And then being in a relationship with children was hard, because you have to learn how to be in a relationship and hold yourselves in a family dynamic then. Okay? So of course, children are gonna, there's gonna be some influence there. But I mean, yes, it doesn't actually say anything negative or positive, but I don't want you to think that it's negative. Just because you have children and you happen to be in a relationship, please don't automatically think that you can't hold a romantic relationship with someone because kids are involved. Maybe this is my own shadow shit. Maybe this should, I should turn this into a love life shadow shit, because swear to God, some stuff was coming out of my soul here, and this says soulmate. It says, yes, this is your soulmate. Please don't allow one card to convince you that this person you're in a relationship with is your soulmate. What if this relationship is toxic? And you go to such and such and they pull this card, you're going to be like, oh, I gotta stay with this person, they're my soulmate. Ugh. Like I said, some of these are good. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. It's like the cons outweigh the pros here for me. I'm really just sharing my shadows with you guys. Like, I guess. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. Toxic positivity right here in this one card. Stay optimistic and everything will be wonderful. I'm sorry. I told you I was going to be raw and I'm going to be triggered in this. I scratched this like I was scratching its eyes out. I don't know if y'all be able to see. Like, I was like, oh. And I did write these down. I did write these down in a journal for me to go back when I feel a little bit like after this video. I'm gonna journal about these because I feel like I need to. This is codependency. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. Deception. Someone is wearing a false self mask in this relationship. Aren't we all wearing a mask? And I'll get more into that with the next card, okay? It says flirt, but it says extend your light-hearted energy to others. I guess in terms of romance, I'm going to say this. I'm going to put this post-it note on this. Don't forget to show your true colors, okay? Because as soon as you show him that you really are batshit crazy, he's going to be like, deuce. And if you walk on eggshells and you humble yourself in a way because you think that that's what they're going to like, it's going to make the severance harder and more painful. This is another one that says you are with your true love. This is the romance of a lifetime. Still doesn't mean it's not toxic. It's time to take back control of your life. Public service announcement, folks. You need to be in control of your life. Do not ever give over control of your life to someone else. As you reveal, here we go. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. It does, because you need to show them your true self. You need to show them your all. You need to scratch yourself when you wake up. You need to piss with the door open. Okay? You need to have sex without shaving your legs. You need to not wash your hair for a few days so that they know what you look like when you don't shower. Okay? I'm not telling you not to shower. I'm just... If they don't see you in all your forms and all your masks, how is it true if you wake up 30 minutes earlier than they do to put on a full face of makeup? How much can they really love you if you're not going to give them a chance to? Retreat. This one was really hard for me because it's like it's time to disconnect. I was like, drop a paycheck in my lap, drop a babysitter in my lap, drop some gas money in my lap. Like, I need it all in my lap before I can retreat, okay? I've never hired a babysitter in my life. My children have gone everywhere with me and my husband. Well, with one of us, okay? Maybe that's my own shit. Maybe this is my own shit. I have never asked someone, well, no, I'm not going to say that. I've never hired a babysitter. I've asked certain people, family members, like a sister and a mom, to babysit. Actually, never longer than 3 days. And it was within the last year. They're teenagers. They can make their own sandwich, okay? And my mom had to stay here for 3 days while me and my husband ventured, to a state up for a wedding a few years ago. That was the last time. Okay? I'm just saying, like, you gotta drop all this stuff in my lap. It's like, it should say, budget plan for a vacay. That's what it should say. Ah! And then this, I love this image because it reminds me, I am a romance novel fiend, okay? And this looks like a step back of a romance novel. Like, look at Fabio. Past life relationships, you have known each other before. Okay, but only if you believe in that notion of past lives. I happen to, I guess, in a way. In a roundabout way. Oh my god. So, there's some cards that triggered me. And a little on how. I'm going to journal about them. But I just wanted to come on and share a little bit about love, a little bit about romance, a little bit about being frisky, and share this beautifully terrible deck that I was gifted. I know it's very, very popular, but it's not for me. It is not for linen. And if after I journal and realize that there's a whole bunch of shadow shit buried in there, fine. But doesn't make me want to not burn this deck. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed. Hope it gave you a little bit more insight into linen. Passionate about this? Let me know your comments. Please don't let them all be, oh, but I love this deck. Much love.